This is a Miami Sports Music Podcast Network production. This is the fan recap of Hard Knocks with Steven and Savannah. Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, baby? Oh, my goodness. What a first episode. What a show. What a show. It was a good show, wasn't it? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's your boy, Steven D. And I'm here live with my daughter.
Hi.
What's going on? She sat and watched the whole episode with me. It was really, really cool. We're gonna bring you on here in a minute, everybody, and let y'all give y'all's take to Hard Knocks episode 1 recap. It was a really, really good show. Just a little side thing here. I've watched Hard Knocks since I was a kid. I love Hard Knocks. I remember watching the first one with the Baltimore Ravens back in 2001. I love the show. I've been a fan of the show since I was a little kid. And when we had Hard Knocks about 10 years ago in the training camp, I wasn't a big fan of it. I wasn't a big Joe Philbin guy. I thought it didn't, as a fan, do any justice for me as a fan. And so when I found out that we were the in-season Hard Knocks for this year, I flipped out. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. If you watch the morning show, CLOCKBLOCKERS, you'll know that. And so I've been watching the show since 2001. Okay, so in 2001, I was still in school. I was a kid myself. And so my baby girl here, Savannah, say hello.
Hi.
Wanted to watch the show with me. She's a big Tyreek Hill fan. And it was, how was it?
It was good.
It was really, really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of things here. My son wants to come in here and say hello. We're talking about the show. You didn't watch the show with us, man. Okay, all right. Well, we're talking about the show. You got to go watch the show, and then you can talk about it.
Go with Mom.
Mom's watching the show right now.
It.
And then you can come and talk on the show. We might, but I'll do another one with you later. All right, so episode 1, number 1, the first 20 seconds of this was wild. Hearing the music, Savannah saw me going crazy. I was screaming. I'm like, oh my God, it's Hard Knocks. It's the Miami Dolphins. What was, let's talk about the show a little bit, Savannah. What stood out for you? What was some of your favorite parts of the show?
Like, I guess when they were
speaking to the mic,
when they were like practicing, and there was like the guy that put tape on, and then they kept messing with him.
Oh yeah, the guy who was pretending to be Max Crosby of the Vegas Raiders. So you like that? That was really cool. My favorite part. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, Anthony Campanelli, linebackers coach, I think for us. That guy. Let me tell you about that guy. He used a lot of bad words, didn't he, Savannah? Mm-hmm. But that man's got some stories. He looks like he sounds like he's from New York, and everybody from New York's got a story. And you know, I'll put you in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So I think Anthony Campanelli could be a star of the show. Stole the show, in my opinion. Tyreek Hill, what'd you think of Tyreek?
It was good.
It was good. His girl, his wife got the nachos dumped on her.
No, she blamed it on him. I feel like that was her fault. She put her hand.
She put her hand up there, and all of it went out. And all of it went out, man. I 100%. I agree. No, I thought she was nice. She wasn't rude to the guy. What'd you think of Coach McDaniel? Did you like the coach?
Yeah, he's well, he obviously he likes his
players,
but he's like supportive, but also like strict and like
to get them. I agree, Savannah. I 100% agree. I thought it was great. It was definitely the Mike McDaniel show, and there was a lot of him. My hope is that over the next 12 weeks, we get to see people like Vic Fangio, Jalen Ramsey, more of other players. And you got to remember, in the past, Hard Knocks has only been for 5 weeks, and they have to have kind of storylines with this, right? Now they are in the middle of the season. Everybody knows the players, and so there's a lot of things that you don't necessarily. The storyline is the season itself and how they're doing, right, and how good the team's doing. And right now the Dolphins are 7-3. They're in first place. You don't know what bad teams are, honey. That's okay. As a Dolphins fan, we've been losing for 20 plus years. You know the team is a good football team. I know the team is mediocre for years. But it was fun. I liked it a lot. Did you get hype at all when they were playing the music and they were hitting each other in the music scene and they were practicing? Did you like that part?
Yeah, that was just you.
That was just me.
That was just
okay. I got a little hype about it. All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 late night talk show here. It's the fan recap show of episode 1 of Hard Knocks, and I want to hear from you. What did you all think of the show tonight? So I'm going to drop the link in the chat for you guys to come on. You could talk to Savannah and I, and I'll try to go through a few of you or as many of you as want to come on. I'll bring you all on one at a time. But it was a great show. I loved it. A couple things that stood out for me. Another thing that stood out for me as we're waiting for some of you to drop into the back room here. Tyreek Hill in the beginning of the game was talking to the referees. And the referee said,
no peace sign.
No peace sign. That's like his signature move. You were upset about that. No peace sign. What is that? So I was very upset about that.
If the Waddle can do whatever he wants whenever he gets a touchdown, why can't Tyree Hill do whatever he wants whenever gets a touchdown?
That's what I'm talking. See, this is a 7-year-old. She makes sense to me. That makes sense. If Jalen Waddle can waddle every time that he does his touchdown dance, why can't Tyreek Hill do the peace sign?
Exactly.
That's all he's doing. He's just throwing up the peace sign because he went past by them. He said, "Peace out." I agree. Raul said, "I just changed my mind. Love the show." Stephen D, beautiful kids, man. You are blessed. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I just dropped the link for you guys. If you guys want to come on, I want to hear from you. I'd like to talk to a couple of you. For me, the show was...
You loved it.
I loved it. And that was an understatement. I've been talking about the show for like a week now.
Yeah. And you got like playing it on the little
I showed the
intros.
intros of the shows and everything. That guy who dropped the nachos on Tyreek's mom. It wasn't just Tyreek's mom, it was Tyreek's wife. But I wonder if he was watching the show tonight and was like, okay, and everybody's blowing him up. I wonder, like, anybody who knows that guy, if they're blowing him up now.
I think it was both of their fault because she was the one who was standing up right there. But it's also kind of her fault because she was the one who got up and put her hands.
Yeah,
I agree. So,
I agree.
It's kind of both of their fault.
All right, Miami Sports Music. I keep on wanting to say Clock Blockers. It's not Clock Blockers, but we are still here. We're doing an evening episode, I guess, of Clock Blockers here.
It's not evening anymore. It's nighttime.
It's nighttime, Dad. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Savannah. All right, who wants to get up here? I want to talk to you all about the show. I mean, come on. This is the fan reaction and fan recap show. What did you all think about Hard Knocks episode 1 with the Miami Dolphins? I want to hear from you right now. Savannah, do you want to hear from people?
Yeah.
You want to talk to people?
Let's see what you guys thought about it. Like, was it good? Like, was it okay? Like, you've seen, like, better stuff.
I agree.
So, like,
I 100% agree. I think so. Miami Dolphins content. What's up, Stephen D? What's up? My man, Ruben Rivera, DWA, Dolphins with attitude. You know what DWA is. Solo D. Say Uncle Solo. Uncle Solo is probably asleep. Let's see. What else? What else is up in here? What's up, Stephen D? I think we would all run through a wall for this staff after watching that. Definitely Anthony Campanelli. I know that. It was definitely that. Ruben says, I'm so pumped for the takeover. Yeah, you're coming for the FedEx takeover. It's going to be fire. Tyreek's mom is already the star of Hard Knocks. Do you think Tyreek Hill's mom was funny? Who is their favorite person on the show tonight? For me, it was Anthony Campanelli, the guy who was using all the bad words. I liked him. You don't know?
Yeah, this is like they were all pretty good, but like
they were good. They were good. All right, we got the first caller. You. Who's you? What's up, you? Oh, you walked away. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know who you was, but they left as soon as they got on. I guess they didn't want to talk. I guess you didn't want to talk to us. We'll just wait for somebody else. The link is pinned to the page. Zach Frawley says, man, if we go to the Super Bowl, this Hard Knock stuff will be surreal. I agree with that. I said on my show this week on Clock Blockers, the #1 Miami fan morning show, shameless plug, that the Miami Dolphins are live or in real time, documenting this potential historic run. And people need to realize that the 98 Chicago Bulls did that, hence why we got The Last Dance. And so for me, I think that this is pretty cool that they're documenting this, and this could be a really, really big thing. CB83, get up here for a minute or two. Say hello. I got my daughter on with me. We're just chilling, CB83. You watch the show. I'd like to get your thoughts. The link is pinned to the chat. Get up here. Anybody who wants to come up here and give your thoughts on the show? No, you don't need a question. I just want to know what you thought of the show. What was your favorite part of the show? What did you like about Hard Knocks? Ruben said, hey, I love how they stayed real. They were real. Go like this. Real. I like it. Saxman J. Will said, what's up, Stephen D? Fins up. Like it. Black Dolphin says, I can't watch the episode. My girl will kill me. Are you supposed to watch it with her, Black Dolphin? Just so let me ask you, now that we've had this moment together, you and I, am I allowed to watch this show without you moving forward? Or is this our show now that we have to watch together?
Our show.
Okay. See what you did, Black Dolphin? Where can I watch it, Stephen D? Money Back 21. It's on HBO Max. If you missed it, it's on HBO Max. And it was everything. It was everything as advertised, and then some. My daughter, who's 7 years old, was just she didn't have her tablet. She was like watching, like, yes, it was that good. That's how good the episode was, in my opinion. If you're a
Dolphins fan, then it could definitely entertain you for a while.
I agree. All right, we got my man Greg. What's up, Greg?
Yo, what's up, Steven?
What's going on? I got my co-host Savannah here with me too.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
That's great to hear.
Greg, did you watch the show?
Yes, I did.
All right. Just be careful with my daughter around, but you can drop an F-bomb here or there.
I have to channel my inner too and become a time guy.
Let me tell you, when Anthony Campanelli started cussing up a storm, my wife turned and looked at me and she's like, just give me the look. I'm like, it's nothing worse than what I've said in the house before. Not that guy was cussing a lot of bad words.
Like in between every couple words.
All right, Greg, what was your favorite part of the show, man?
My favorite part of the show is that Tua is better than Mahomes, and let me tell you why.
I
don't know if you've seen the clip between Max Crosby and Patrick Mahomes last year, where Max Crosby was going at Mahomes, and then you see Tua against Crosby. You don't see Tua crying for flags.
Nope.
Tua's just taking it like a man, and they had him 100%. In practice.
He was even like, good hit, man. Good hit.
So, yeah, that's what I say.
That was Savannah's favorite part, right? Tell him.
Yeah, it definitely showed how he wasn't
talking to the mic.
It was a good thing to practice before someone would be hitting him to the ground.
Do you think if they didn't practice it, that Tua would have been?
I mean, if He could. He would be okay for like a little, and then he would just
Get
start,
agitated.
yeah, and then
So by
start
practicing it-
fighting back.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
he
agree.
kept-
Look at that 7-year-old. She knows this. Let's go.
He
I
kept
like
the school.
No doubt. No doubt. What do you think of McDaniel?
I think McDaniel. This is a new side I've never seen before.
I think it's more. I would beg to say that it was probably more of what we saw or what we know he is.
Yeah.
What I'd like to see more in future episodes is players' view of him. I'd like to see more players' view of him. I think that would be good.
Now, the one critique I have is we've seen Tyreek's hand started to bother him before that 4th and 1.
I know.
Right?
I didn't know that. I thought that his hand had gotten hurt when he left, but he had hurt it before. Still went back into the game, and then did it.
He didn't
Still
know.
should have kicked the
He
field
was,
goal.
like, after he like calmed down, he kept shaking in and stuff, and then he like ran in. He like ran in, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm in." And then he was like, "No." And then he like took a little break, and then he went back in, and he was
good after that.
Yeah.
He was good. Miami Dolphins contest says you have fire takes, brah. Say it, brah.
bruh.
All right. Anything else, Greg, before I let you go, buddy?
The funniest part was the guy throwing nachos on the misses and Tyreek's bomb.
Savannah laughed at that too.
The guy was dying laughing.
He was wearing all white too. That was
Oh
like the
yeah,
worst
bro!
part.
I couldn't imagine wearing my Tua jersey eating that. Oh
I
my
would've been
god!
like, come on, bruh. Say it. Come on, bruh.
Come on, bruh.
All right, Greg. Let me let you go, brother. Love
I'll
you,
see you
man. Be
tomorrow.
good. All right, man. All right, next up, we got my man. Oh, I haven't talked to in a minute. This guy, Savannah, he has a YouTube channel too. He's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome.
That's kind of crazy that one of your friends has a YouTube channel too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. CB83.
Yo, hey, first and foremost, shout out to the first lady of the channel, Savannah. What's poppin'?
Say what's up.
What's up?
What's going on?
By the way,
man?
before we get started, tell everybody to hit the like button and subscribe.
Hit the like button, subscribe,
And
There you go.
donate.
Hit the like button, subscribe. Savannah holding it down with Papa. What's up? What's going
up, my guy?
on?
It's been a minute.
Hey, it's been a while. What's up with you?
Man. You know, living.
Hey, new house.
New house
Hey,
down here in the
new
SIP.
area in the SIP.
Mississippi.
I'm
And
trying to act. Not working.
no, it's been good, man. I the kids are transitioning really well in school. Savannah,
Yeah, me
Just-
and my friend, we're going.
uh,
No,
she's having her first big play date.
Oh,
With a friend down
really?
here. coming
I
up in a
like
couple
it,
days.
bro. The kids are transitioning.
Kids are transitioning well.
That's
Tamika and I,
dope.
the missus and I are transitioning well, so it's pretty good. We got about 50 people. No, see, now it's 50. You notice how we got about
Keeps
20
climbing.
people.
Keeps climbing.
Every time I say the story, it's more and more people that are coming
Yeah,
over
yeah,
for
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Hey, but
You
y'all
ready
gonna have
for
a
Thanksgiving?
crazy Thanksgiving, huh? In the
Dude,
SIP.
we're about to have like 20 plus people.
That's what's
And
up. Hey,
like
hey, shout out to you for holding it down too. I saw you go to the HBCU game the other day and rock
Dude,
it out.
yeah, my wife is a alum of Alcorn, which is where Steve McNair went.
Yeah,
Just about 2 hours south of us, and then about 30 minutes away, or less than 30 minutes away, is Jackson State, which is obviously where Coach Prime used to
Yeah.
coach for the last 3 years, and so they have the Soul Bowl,
Soul Bowl.
which is Alcorn versus Jackson, in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey,
And,
you heard them bands, huh? You
man,
heard them
dude,
bands was
let me tell
rocking,
you,
huh?
all right. So here's the funny thing, right? So we've all heard the movie Drumline. We've watched it a million times.
of course.
I didn't know I knew a lot of the songs that were being played, the
Oh,
drum
yeah.
cadences and all of that. That's real HBCU
That's
cadences.
it.
I didn't
That's
know. I
it.
thought they had just made that up for the movie.
Nah.
Obviously not. So they had Battle of the Bands. My wife's gonna be so mad that I don't know the name of it. Hold on. Alcorn.
The
Band.
dancers? You talking about the dancers or are you talking about
Sounds of Dynamite.
Oh,
is
okay,
the
there
name
you
of the
go.
band for Alcorn State.
We had
and
a
then
big
Sonic
we had
Youth.
a big HBCU game too down here in Orlando. We had the Florida Classic, so FAMU versus BCU.
Have you
It's
ever been?
Oh, always. Oh, yeah, we always go.
Where'd you go
It's
to school?
fun. Howard University, the
Okay.
Howard University. Yeah,
The-
we actually won the MEAC this past
You're a
weekend.
Bison?
Yeah, I'm a Bison, bro. Bison.
Yeah, I've been to like one Morgan State game for a quarter in the fourth quarter
Really?
years ago, and that was it.
Yeah, we used to play at Morgan all the time. They were in our
I
conference.
probably
so-
killed them.
Yeah, it was
Probably
fun.
absolutely murdered them. So what's up, man? What is your
Hey.
take on episode 1, baby?
The show was fun, man. I watched it with my wife. Them boys cursing like sailors out there. I mean, literally. Hey, honestly, that's my type of language. I'm just used to I'm used to being in that kind of atmosphere where it's just like, hey,
I come from a military family. My mom was Navy, my dad was Navy. All I heard was cussing growing up, so that stuff doesn't bother me. And I cuss obviously more than I should. My wife, Tamika or Savannah's like, Dad, stop cussing.
Yeah. But I thought it was a fun episode.
Like you keep doing it. so-
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it.
Get him, Savannah.
That's
Get him.
That's
Get him.
right?
Get him.
But Anthony Campanelli's my new favorite guy. Like,
Oh, he
hands
was
down.
You don't like
Yeah.
Jordan.
He's on. Hey, he was on it, and the crazy thing about it is, we don't really see like the bad cop aspect of it, or the guys that are kind of like getting after the team. We only see Mike McDaniel's and his relationships and how he's nice to guys. But you see, there's some guys in the building who can really get after it and who can really, crank it up on those guys. So
A couple of things that stood out for me was at the end of the game, they're in the locker room. Tua went to every single defensive player and was like, y'all
I gotta
kept
be
this in the
better.
game, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
this is,
Mhm.
I don't,
You did good. Like keep doing that, and then we can start like winning more games. or-
exactly. So I'm telling you, with past quarterbacks, we wouldn't have gotten that at all.
Oh no.
And everybody, like even like we all heard Tyreek at the beginning of last year in his podcast talking about Tua's the most accurate quarterback, and everybody said he was crazy. He's not. I mean, obviously, go look at the numbers. So
Mhm.
I feel like the players love and respect Tua too, and they definitely like cornrow.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
Did you like Tua's hair, Savannah?
They kept saying, like, yeah. I mean, a lot of people that play football, they usually braid their hair.
Okay. I
I'm
didn't-
like,
yeah.
what do you mean you
She's
didn't
right.
know?
She's right. Because honestly, you have helmet hair a lot of times. So guys will usually just braid their hair up or
Because
something like
then
that.
it's easier and it gets out of
I
the
like
way.
that the coach was like, "Well, what do you do that for? Do you do it to keep your hair there?"
It
He's like,
gets out
"No."
of-
He had no idea
Oh
what a
yeah,
wave
yeah.
cap was for.
Yeah.
At
And
all.
it was funny because I saw Omar talking about it. He was like, "Man, you can't wear the do rag everywhere." So,
Dude, he is in the meeting with the
bruh,
do rag look
come on,
with
bro,
the,
you
with
can't
the
wear
bow
it.
tie in front.
Come on, Tua.
And I was like, I like this Tua. This is my
Tua,
this is
you
my
can't wear the
Tua
do
right
rag
here. I like this
everywhere,
guy.
bro. You can't wear it everywhere, bro. You got to take it off sometimes, bro. You got to take it off.
Other thing that stuck out for me, and I was talking about this with Savannah, and we talked about it. I hated, and it bothers me to no end that the referees told Tyreek.
that he couldn't put the piece.
Oh
in.
yeah, that's crazy to me, man. And
That's
the
wild,
the
right?
referees having these
No.
conversations with guys too.
Go ahead, say
Go
what
ahead,
you
Savannah.
did.
Go ahead.
If Waddle can do whatever he wants whenever he gets a touchdown, why can't Tyree Hill?
A 7-year-old
It's
had
crazy.
that thought process, like
Yeah.
that bothered her.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like they try to take the fun out of it for him. It's like,
No,
man, damn.
and the fact that they threatened him. They're like, if you do it, we're gonna
Yeah.
be forced to make a call. What? Are you
Like-
kidding me?
Right, like guys celebrate every week in the NFL. Like, why are we being targeted because we're throwing up a peace sign? Like, what?
Let's be
He
real.
did it. He's done it his whole career. Now
His
that he's in
whole career.
now that he's
Why
in
is it
Miami.
a problem now.
Yeah. Now that he's in Miami, it's a problem.
Another thing that stuck out for me was just how relaxed everything was, right? Like the first time we had Hard Knocks with
Mhm.
Joe Philbin, there was
It was uptight.
It
Intense.
was.
Yeah,
Everybody like the episode started off with them shooting a basketball in the room until the meeting started.
Which is cool. Which is cool to see too. The boys, like, you come in, get loose, have fun, and then when it's time to lock in, right?
100%.
Yeah,
And it seems like everybody has that mentality there, which I love. The other thing that I thought was really cool is I saw a lot of offense and defensive players hanging with each other.
The offensive line dinner was fantastic. I like the fact that they have a weekly dinner. They get to building that camaraderie as a unit. I think is important, especially for guys like the offense and defensive line who they're working so hand in hand together. So that was cool to see the offensive line come together and do that weekly dinner thing. That's cool. That's cool.
Well, any time to get together and have dinner is a good time, right?
That's
Savannah?
a great time. Any time to break bread, right?
Another thing that was interesting is so you've watched Hard Knocks for a long
since the beginning.
This is a little bit different because it doesn't like they were pretty much with Tua and McDaniel, and I don't know if they're like. I was hoping to see some more Vic Fangio.
Well, they did. So they did Tyreek at home. Right?
They did Tyreek at home.
So they did Tyreek at home. I think they'll get into the storylines as they go. I think right now they're kind of setting up the football stuff, and then the storylines will kind of continue on. But they did show a lot of Tyreek's mom and his wife and stuff like that throughout the show.
She's crazy, bro.
She's a wild one. Ain't she a wild one?
I love her.
Yeah. She's
crazy. They should be calling her mom out there.
She's definitely a wild one for real. So
she was everybody was cursing. She was cursing too. It was
my God. to Stephen Ross. I think she did to Stephen Ross too at the end.
Crazy. That was funny.
So I thought that was good too. What else stuck out for you, man?
I mean, Dan Marino with a fat dip in at the end was great. Tyreek dipping I didn't know Tyreek dipped like that. So Tyreek dipping too.
He had that.
Yeah.
Like that.
So that was.
I didn't know if anybody else noticed that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Just like
and
that.
then I mean, and you can tell that Tua and Connor kind of locked in. They sit next to each other in meetings and stuff.
I never knew that. I
right?
didn't know
so
that close.
You see, they're locked in with each other in meetings.
They're sitting together on the bench during the games too.
The defensive line getting cakes was cool.
That was Savannah like that.
Yeah.
You want to do that now? Get a cake anytime you do something good in school.
What did they get a cake for? Do you remember what it was?
I'm not exactly sure.
Was it a sack or a turnover?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know why they got a cake.
Yeah. I thought it was.
But I know that last person, whoever got it, didn't want it and gave it to Xavier Howard. And he was like, "All right, I'll eat this. Let's go."
I think that was Chubb. Yeah,
Chubb. Dude, by the way, Chubb and Phillips,
they're balling.
A month ago, fans were like, "Oh my God, these guys! What a waste of a trade. We shouldn't have traded for him. We should have got Roquan Smith."
Why do fans get in their feelings so quickly,
man, bro? I told people, I said, bro, Vic Fangio, you have to allow time for a learning curve. Nothing.
Gotcha.
Do you learn something right away, or does it take a while for you to learn it?
Like, it depends on, like, if it's a sport, it takes you a while to, like, get into it and then start.
Why is she better
7 years
than
old,
bro? Why is she better than
old.
most of the fans in the Dolphins fan base, bro?
I don't.
Savannah is sharp. Savannah, you can come on my show anytime. Hey, I'm gonna drop the link for it. Make sure she's available for me, Steve.
All right, come here. You watched some of it? You watched all of it? You didn't watch it. All right, come here.
I did.
Come here, stand
I
here.
just watched with Mom.
All right. Well,
he said he just watched it.
Hold on. Because you're messing the
Get him right. Get him right.
All right. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. What did you like about the show?
Like,
You got to speak into the mic.
it was like,
You can't move the mic. You got to hold the mic. I got to
You gotta teach
This
him.
one got it down pat. I got to teach this one. Okay.
I liked how they showed like all the different like parts, and I really liked that quote scene when they did the quote on the TV.
The quote was good. I like that.
That was
I meant
good.
Marty.
That was
I did
good.
like that one. That was a good quote.
That was a really good quote.
Maybe we can put that on your wall.
No. So moving on, it was like really good. I do love when they showed all the scenes, which like really helped me and like to understand.
He's
it.
still learning the sport. We're still getting there.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
All right.
But it was cool to see the game aspect of it too.
I only got time for one. I'm talking to Mr. CD83 right now. You just stand there. Just stand there.
Time for me because you have time for him.
I hold on, Steven. Gosh. All right. So the other thing that I thought was interesting too is how McDaniel interacts with the players on the sidelines.
Oh yeah.
During the game.
He's like supportive
And defense
of them.
and the defensive players
Supportive
too.
of
Because
them.
yeah, 100%. But everybody was
he's
saying
hyped for them too. Yeah.
well, everybody at the beginning was saying Vic Fangio's the head coach of the defense. McDaniel's the head. That's not the case.
He's the head coach. Of the
McDaniel
team.
runs that team.
Yeah.
That is his team.
And he's setting the tone down there on the sidelines too, just making sure guys are excited, locked in, figuring it out throughout the game, making the adjustments. And the guys in the box are the guys in the box. They're calling the plays down. But he does set the tone for the team and just keep them in a positive mindset and just keep them trying to, push forward and fight through adversity. So it's cool to see, man. We got to appreciate getting access to our team like this. Not every fan gets this opportunity.
Do you like what I said about God bless you, Charlie.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Right into the mic.
About Save the Last Dance that year they were, essentially
yeah, right.
And
They were documenting. Yeah.
They were documenting it. This is what this is.
Yeah. And it would be great.
Nobody's ever won a Super Bowl that's been on Hard Knocks ever. We could be the first.
That would be nice.
We could be
this in-season Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
How many times have they done this in-season Hard Knocks?
This is the third year they've done it. They did it with the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts last 2 years.
3 times.
Now, was it Hard Knocks or was it somebody else?
3 times.
Yeah, it was Hard Knocks in season edition.
Okay, all right. Because I remember Amazon Prime doing something too with somebody.
Okay, Amazon has at the end of the year they go through and they do.
Okay, because they did something with the Cardinals or something. I don't remember what it was.
What are you talking?
Prime might have had Hard Knocks or in season that Arizona Cardinals one.
Yeah, I think they
might actually be the first time that it's been
HBO. I don't know though, because I don't remember it last year. Having no,
it wasn't publicized like this.
Nah. I don't
so, by the way, here's the other thing: if you go to YouTube and go to HBO Max's thing, you'll see the last episode preview got like 60,000 for the New York Jets, and the 2-minute preview for the Dolphins is like at 250,000 already.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, of course, we're going to outshine them. Like, we got way more to look at.
What do we think about the Jets?
Boo!
Big
we got another caller. You want to take this other caller? All right, let's bring him in, Mr.
Hey, Steve, I just wanted to come on for a sec, man.
Okay.
I just wanted to come in, man. I appreciate you having me, bro.
Hey, man, I love you, brother. Be good. Say, see ya.
See ya, Savannah. What's your son's name?
Steven.
Savannah and Steven. There you go. S&S. I like it.
Don't know my name.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I got you now. I got you locked in now, my boy. You locked in.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
Love you. Hey, love you. Appreciate you, bro.
Be good. All right, we're going to take on another call. All right, brother. Be good, man. All right. Hey, calm down. Take a chill pill. You're out of 10. Need you out of 3. All right. MCJB, what's up, man?
What's up? Hey, it's kind of weird seeing you this late. How you doing?
I'm not usually on this late, man, but I saw
weird.
Savannah and I watched Hard Knocks together, and
I gotta watch it. I just got off work.
Let's go live for a little bit.
Yo, I got it recorded on HBO. Oh, my mom has HBO. I haven't watched it. What do you think? Was it good? Was it like? what we all thought, or
Steven,
There's only one.
how?
You're killing me, Smalls. Go ahead, MCJB.
hey Savannah, hey Steven, how are y'all doing?
Good.
That's good.
What was your what?
How's
Did you
it in
watch the episode?
Mississippi? What's up?
Did you watch the episode?
I just got off work. I got off work at like 10:30, 10 o'clock. So I just saw you were like wanted to hop on before I watched the show.
All right. Well, we recap the show. We're not going to say nothing. We're not going to spoil it for you.
At least rating. You got to give me a rating. At least give me a rating.
On a scale of
10,
what?
10,
1 through 10. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
10 out of 10.
I think it's
10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of
Like it
10.
was that good.
Wow. I'm ready. I'm ready to see
I was
it.
stoked.
He's
I was
speechless.
really stoked.
9 out of
Hey
10.
Steve, I got a question for you, if I may
What up?
ask. What are you ready as much as I am for Friday? Because
I'm stoked for
out
Friday.
of all the NFL teams in the world, I hate the Jets. I said it. I hate
Yes.
the Jets.
You are right.
If
You
I
are
was
right.
on sometimes I wish I was on the Dolphins just so I could smack the crap out of it. Either if it's Joe Namath, Zach Wilson. I don't even care if it's that's my worst out of all the teams I hate.
Yep.
It's the
Savannah
Jets.
too. Who do you hate the most? Bills, Patriots, or Jets?
Jets.
And it's tough. It's a tough. Ooh, okay. We got something in common then.
The Bills have this.
But
Yeah, we
hey,
don't like the
Steven,
Bills because of recent, but yeah. So,
I just wanted to wish you one more thing. Happy early Thanksgiving.
happy early Thanksgiving to you too.
You have a great
Happy early
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
People out there.
What happened?
They wished you happy early Thanksgiving.
Aw, thank you.
Mhm.
But hey, God bless you. Take care, my brother.
All right, man. Be easy. Be good.
Steven, that's my question.
All right.
Give
All
me
right. I think we're gonna wrap up here. If you guys want to, by the way, if you guys want to donate to the channel, tell them to donate.
Donate.
Help the channel grow. Hit the like button.
The like button and subscribe.
There we go.
notification so you can follow us.
There we go. See, my kids got it. They got it down pat, cuz. All right, yeah. So we're gonna do this every Tuesday after the show.
Mm-hmm.
You might not be able to,
Yeah.
because you're gonna be asleep.
Today we're just.
But maybe on your next break. By the way, these kids have a fall break, a spring break, a Christmas break.
And we're going on the cruise right after our spring break.
That. Okay, whatever.
Calm down, boy.
I don't have to pay for it. That's part.
Shush, Steven. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh my goodness. All right, Steven, I'm not playing with you. It's time for these kids to go to bed. Okay, that's what time it is. All right. I love y'all. Y'all the best fans in the world.
Bye.
I hope y'all enjoyed everything because I know I did. Savannah, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Steven, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been